Hey Cancers, it's Tasha aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I'm here for your bi-weekly December, your last 2 weeks of December, or 2.5 weeks of December Tarotscope. This is going to go for December 13th through the 31st, 2015. This will apply for sorry y'all, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It may resonate with some, it may not resonate with all. If this does not resonate with you, and you know your rising sign and your moon sign, please take the time to do so. Check out those readings may resonate with you more so than your actual sun sign. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so. The link is in the box. I apologize, dear Cancers. I know I released some videos earlier in the week and probably had y'all like, okay, well, where is mine? It's coming. It's coming. You know, I always try to make my deadline, but just I couldn't get the remaining readings in. I did like 7 of them last week, and then I couldn't get the rest of them in over this time. But I'm here. I got it in before the 13th was starting, so this is just me showing you guys. I decided not to look in the camera today. We'll focus more so on the actual, process of how I shuffle and how I select my cards. It is a little different, but it's the Mama Jim way. And we're just going to see what Spirit has in order for Cancer, December 13th through the 31st, 2015. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Spirit, what do you have? The messages for Cancer. I had 2 cards that pop out. I'm actually going to leave those there. Okay, and I'm going to, actually, the 4 cards. Wow, you got some bonus cards there, y'all. Let's see what we have here. And I'm drawing 3 for this coming week. 3 for the following week, and 2. That's weird. And 2 for the last partial week. Plus you have these bonus cards here, okay? Actually, I'm going to put my bonus cards over here. And I'll put my deck over there. And let's just adjust some things. Let's see what we have here. Okay, your bonus cards. You have the 7 of Wands. Excuse me. You have the 7 of Wands. The 5 of Cups. And I'm actually reading them in opposite of how they fell. The 9 of Cups. And the 3 of Pentacles. Now, like I said, it fell in the opposite way, so I kind of read it opposite. So it really goes to 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 5 of Cups, excuse me, and the 7 of Wands. I'm not really sure how that's going to play into it, but what I'm seeing right now before we even get into the reading is that maybe this could have something to do with a relationship, or maybe a business deal, or maybe of a family situation that you thought would be worthwhile for all parties involved, but somehow there was something that you did not take into account here with the 5 of Cups, and it's resulted in a disappointment, loss, or grief. And it's now resulting in you feeling a little frustrated, and not even a little, feeling frustrated and feeling very protective of your space. I feel like there's a betrayal that has happened. I'm not really sure, and this is before we even turn over the cards, but just by the bonus cards, I feel like that's what it's saying. I may be able to pull some messages out as we go along, but we start here with the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles talks to me about a coming together. This could, a lot of times when you see it in the Rider-Waite, when you see it in the Rider-Waite, it appears, it kind of, for whatever reason, it makes me feel like it's the marriage card, but it doesn't have to be the marriage card. It could be the coming together card, either in business. It could talk about you, maybe an apprenticeship or an internship. It could talk about, you know, maybe family, friends. It's very broad, but just based off of these 4 cards, I just feel like some plan, a plan that you had that you thought was going to work out with you, because it was everything that you thought that you would want. It was the wish card. You got the wish card, the 9 of Cups. But something went disarray. Something went awry. Excuse me. Something went awry, and it resulted in a loss. And now it's resulting in you feeling, you know, like I said, very protective, very closed off, very frustrated. So let's just turn the cards over and see what we have here. Okay. Excuse me. We're starting off, and I don't read in reversals, okay, guys? We have the 10 of Swords. So yes, that's kind of confirming. That's confirming what I'm talking about. There is a loss here, some type of way. King of Swords. 5 of Swords. I feel like if this has not happened already, there's a very strong chance that it could happen this week, whatever this situation is with these bonus cards. I know you guys can't see that all as close as I would want you to, but there's the bonus cards there. This is just reiterating in the first week of December what I said, Cancers, that, you know, something happened and it resulted in a loss, like we talked about. And this may have been what you perceive as the ultimate loss for you, like this was the final straw, okay, with the 10 of Swords. I'm kind of feeling like maybe you extended yourself to someone and it didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to work out. And this person may have been a sword person, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or this could possibly be this sword type energy coming in to help you get control of your emotions, because I feel like you may be going into this week feeling a little down. Now, I do want to just point out too that with these bi-weeklies, you know, as a general note, I am saying the week of December 13th through the 20th or whatever, these weeks can be interchangeable. Also, it could actually go out, you know, 2 weeks prior or actually 2 weeks after. So this, you know, it could really apply for the whole month of December going into the first 2 weeks of January. So, you know, just keep that in mind as we do these bi-weeklies, because I've had some responses like, well, it didn't happen. I'm like, well, you know, sometimes you have to give it time. You know, it may not happen. I hope it doesn't happen. But, you know, that's one of the things we get locked into, the restriction of time, and time is not relevant. You know, it's not. I've gotten a reading before from someone, and they told me something was going to happen in 4 to 6 weeks, and it really happened 4 to 6 months. You know, so just bear that in mind, guys. As I just felt like I needed to say that, and I may say that in the rest of my videos. But again, I feel like there was a loss, and it may have involved a man or a woman, a sword sign, like I said, air sign, Gemini, I'm about to say Aries. It could have done Aries, actually, that I feel about it. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And I feel like this is something that has been constantly going on here with the 5 of Swords. Like, neither one of y'all, you try to come together to talk about whatever, you know, talk about your feelings and get things out in the open, but it just does not end up on, you don't solve anything. All you do is, whoever this person is, all y'all do is argue, okay? Y'all never get anything done. It's just, I don't know. One person always has to be right with this situation, and I feel like because it's a sword sign, it's not you, it's the sword, this person. Now, this person may not be an actual air sign. This person may be someone that actually just has the energy of an air sign, or maybe they have a lot of air in their chart. If this is someone and you're going through this, you need to, and you would like to, you need to give me a little, I'm about to say a ring again, y'all. An email, send me an email. Check out the link below and we can delve into this. But I feel like that's what's going on here. Going into the next week, you have the Ace of Swords. I'm sorry, let me show you the card. It's so rude. The Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So what I feel like, initially, as I went through this second row of cards here, when I got to the Nine of Swords, what I feel like is, the term that came to my head was, I got played for a fool. Okay? With the Ace of Swords here, I feel like this is going to be you coming in, like you instantly, you know, because I feel like this is the last straw here. Okay? Whoever this person is, I don't know. Like I said, it could be a lover, family, business person. I don't know who it could be, but this person, you're tired of it, and it's actually. Noel, can you get the door, please? Can you get the door, please? You're absolutely tired of it. And so, you know, this is the end of a cycle with this 10, is what this 10 of Swords is talking about here. And so right up under that, right after this situation comes to a head and it blows over, you could be doing a lot of thinking, and I believe that you're going to be coming to a new understanding of what this relationship is, what it means to you, how you see it, how you see this person. This is going to be, I feel like this is what's going to be coming up right afterwards, like immediately. Because, you know, again, you've been doing this so much with this person, you're not even, it's almost like you're not even surprised anymore. I feel like you've been kind of waiting for this type of altercation or disagreement or argument, whatever this is, betrayal, whatever they did to disappoint you, you already had a feeling that it was going to happen anyway. And so this is just you with the Ace of Swords here, just like, you know what, I'm completely done. It's right up under the 10 of Swords. And I feel like with the 7 of Pentacles, this is you going back and reassessing all the times that they have let you down, or they didn't hold to their word. They didn't hold true to their word, who this King of Swords is. Like I said, it could be a woman or a man. I'm feeling for some people it may be a mother or a father too. But you're just looking back like, damn, you know, they didn't come through for me on this time either. They didn't do this. And so you just kind of, this is like you picking up the pieces. You know, after you get this new clarity and this new perspective, and you start to see things in a new way, you know, I feel like you're going to be seeing this person, not even seeing the person, but just seeing the situation. You've learned your lesson with the Ace of Swords. And I feel like y'all may be even communicating. You may, yeah, it could be one of two things. Either this is just how I feel like you've accepted it and you're ready to move on. And that's just your new perspective. Like, you know what, that's over with. I'm going to start anew. Or this could possibly be y'all getting together and actually having a conversation, coming in, talking about what transpired. And you know, this could either be you looking back at the situation, or you recalling to them, or that, you know, this is a general reading. This could possibly go either way, y'all. You know, I'm gonna just put that out there. But that, you know, y'all could be recalling things in a relationship that did not go right. Now, on the flip side, I also see this as you reassessing what you have left. I feel like for some people, this has to do with money, because there's some pentacles in here, you know, money and talk, and just a lot of conversations, things that were not fulfilled. Maybe y'all planned with this 3 of Pentacles to put your money in together on something. This could be a roommate situation where it's this 3 of Pentacles. You plan to do this. And y'all plan to come together, and maybe somebody juked you out on your rent, you know. It could be that type of deal too. But either way, they didn't hold up on their side of their side of the deal. But you still, it was a complete loss when it came to feelings. I don't believe that it was a necessarily complete loss when it came to your finances. I say this, it may have felt like a complete loss when it came to your feelings. It wasn't a complete loss, but you felt that way. But you still have things, you still have enough resources to rebuild, whether that means your feelings, whether that means money, whether that means any type of resources. You're picking up and moving on, is what I see with the 7 of Pentacles. You're trying to figure out where else can you go from here. You know, at the same time, you're looking back at the past, like, you know what, I remember all of these times, you know, they didn't come through this time, this time, this time. You know what? I got to do better at picking my friends, dealing, you know, choosing who I'm going to share my energy with, you know. So, and it has, whatever this thing has, it just makes me feel kind of solemn. It makes me feel sad because I really feel like some of you Cancers out there, and like I said, this is a general reading that may not apply to everybody, but you really counted on this person and it didn't work out the way you thought it was going to work out. And so, you know, now this is you're stressed out. You know, I feel like you felt like you've been duped. You really thought this person was going to come through for you, and they just it has you second guessing yourself and your judgment. And what I would say to you is don't second guess yourself and don't second guess your judgment, because whatever this was, you did it within good faith, that this was going to happen. I mean, not this was going to happen, that this is going to have a good positive outcome. We all have misjudged people from time to time, and let's just take it as a life lesson, because then now you know what to look for, because I'm pretty sure there was some type of red flag, something, maybe it may have not been, you know, but either way you have to take it for what it is, and it hurts. It doesn't make it any less, doesn't make the hurt any less, but you have to continue to push forward. And now it's like, now you see, you know, without a doubt now, you see this person for who they are. And that's where the clarity is coming in. You see who this person is. They can, you know, maybe they have had some really good convincing stories to tell you in the past to get you to be on their side. And you gave in because you wanted to do that. You know, it is what it is. But now you just see that this person cannot be trusted. I don't have, let me turn over the last two cards. You have the Nine of Wands. Excuse me, yeah, and the Three of Wands. I just feel like there is not a deceptive card here within this reading. I don't see anything that talks about deception. I just feel like there was a letdown. You know, some expectations were not met within this situation. You know, I'm not really sure what it could have come. I kind of feel like it has to do with money, because we're talking about the Three of Pentacles and possibly family. You know, I feel like this, it may be a lover, but I feel like this is more family, or maybe even business or something. Somebody may have backed out on a business deal, said that we're going to go into a business deal with you and backed out of it. Or maybe somebody took some money. I feel like somebody may have had some money taken from them too. You know, or even a rent situation where there was a loss of money with someone close. You know, that someone that you didn't think that they would act this way. And it has really left you feeling, I feel like this is, even though she's clothed in this card, on this card, I feel like mentally she feels bare. She feels naked. Like she feels taken advantage of and used. Look how she's crossing her arms over her body. Like there's like a protectiveness without in this whole reading. You know, you have the protectiveness of the Seven of Wands. This guy's putting all types of wands outside his door. He doesn't want anybody coming in. And you know, for the last week, this is you. You're truly with the Nine of Wands. I feel like you are making announcements like, you know, I just don't have time for the bullshit anymore. I'm going to concentrate on myself and I'll continue moving forward. You have the Three of Wands here too. You're going to be putting all of your energy into picking up from this situation and moving forward. You've accepted what it is. You have taken on it is what it is type attitude, and you're going to be determined to move forward. You see who this person is now. You know, you see it now. And I just say for y'all, don't allow this one what's the word I'm looking for? Unbalanced person, because I feel like this person, I feel like they purposely used you. Like they knew good and damn well before they got into this situation with you that they were not going to hold up on their deal, you know. But look at it this way, you know, I would rather personally see who you are in times like this than, you know, years and years, to allow more years to go by and I'm still being led blinded by you. Now you have shown me who you are. Yeah, I didn't like what I saw. You know, nobody likes when they see that. But at the same time, you have to appreciate it. Thank you for showing me the real you, because this person was not showing you the real them the whole time. Okay? They were very controlled with how they presented themselves to you. Extremely controlled. You know? I usually don't see the King of Swords as a manipulator, but I feel like he has a propensity to be a manipulator, because he doesn't really show, and this could be a woman too, they don't really show their emotions very, they're not very giving of their emotions. They have emotions, but they don't show it very well. They don't show it. They can be very stoic, and they are, like I said, they are very controlled in how they present to others. And I feel like this person was very controlled and manipulative, in a sense that they were very careful in not showing you everything that you needed to know about them. This person here, with all this blue, this person knows, like, this is the person that can sell you sand on the beach. You know, they just have a way with words. Swords, you know, they just have a way, and they know with this sword, like they know how to pick, you know, they know how to hit those spots, you know. This person, yeah, I just, and it's so interesting, y'all. Excuse me, I have drank some lemon water. Okay, it's so interesting, y'all, that when you look at this card here, this is the King of Swords, right? And this is the same guy in the Five of Swords. And it's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Dr. Jekyll, Mrs. Hyde. Like this person comes off like, you know, I got it going on. I know what to do, what to say, who to say it to. You know, I know. You know, I'm in control all the time. And, you know, you wouldn't catch me doing those. I would never do those type of things. I'm above that and da-da-da-da-da. But then when you try to tell them something, this person comes out, you know. This person, he or she, they don't care about the end result. All they want is the swords. They want it. This is the person that will shout out all the little points that they thought that they made. They won't give you a chance to say anything. They don't care. They just want to be right. This is you. They don't, you know, this person, he has a smirk on his face. He doesn't even care that this person back here is hurt. He doesn't care, because he's won it all. He's won the battle. But ultimately, this person has lost the war, because they have lost a really good friend in you, or family, you know, familiar tie. I mean, you know, family is still going to be family by blood, but you ain't fucking with this person like that no more. And you know, they will see. They may not see right now. They don't get it. And whoever this person is, I feel like they've been doing this for a long time, not just to you, but to other people. Like they just don't damn get it. They don't understand. And it, you know, again, hurt people. Maybe this is how they've been dealt with in their lives too. You know, people treated them this way. You only learn how to treat people based off how you were treated. A lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times. So, you know, I just feel like they come off like they're about helping everybody, but they're really about self. And they used you, you know, because here they are again, right on top. They're feeling like they're presenting like this with the Five of Swords on top of this Nine of Swords. This is you on top. You know, like I said, it's general. It could go either way. This could be you doing this, but I don't, you know, y'all so tender and sweet, you know. I don't really see y'all acting nicely. I feel like this person is acting this way with you, and it has you feeling like this. Like, I cannot believe this motherfucker did this shit. But you know, again, it's tough, especially at the end of the year, to have something like this happen. But at the same time, I'm just be honest with you, let it happen now and leave the shit in 2015 as you head into 2016. This is a person, you know, everybody at the end of the year, they always have their, I'm letting people go at the end of the year. Let this motherfucker be a person that you decide to let go and stay in 2015. Okay? Don't let this person follow you into 2016. Because here you are looking forward. This is the outcome. This is a very good card to have as an outcome near the end of, at the end of the month. December 30th, 31st, you know, that last week. This is you looking forward, like, you know what, fuck it, I'm looking forward, I'm gonna do some things. And I feel like maybe some of y'all, for those who may have anticipated something like this, because like I said, you know, I feel like you've seen it with this person, which maybe you didn't think that they were going to do that to you, but regardless, yeah, you have left it all behind, and you're leaving it all behind, and you're looking elsewhere. So consider the lesson learned, guys. I'm sorry this has happened to you. Like I said, if this resonates with someone and you want to delve into it a little deeper, check out the link in the description box below. I would love to read and help you explore this situation, but it's never a good feeling. It doesn't matter if you had a feeling that they would do it or not. You know, whether you felt like they would or not, it's still not a good feeling. It still hurts every time. It still hurts every time. So, but stay strong, my Cancers. I know y'all are full of love, and that's the only reason why y'all did this for this person. You went in with this person because you love them, and you have, you know, you were trying. You just have a good heart, and you were trying to help this person, and yeah, it just didn't work out the way that you did. So good luck to you, my babies, my little, y'all part of the water baby crew. This is a little extra, a little long, but I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank y'all for who've been following me on Instagram and purchasing personal readings. So y'all have a good night. Thank you.